Oh. What's up, everybody? Should be live now. We're back. One watching. This is about as big as the crowd's going to get tonight, I think. What's up, Gaming Kid 25? You know what they say, the early bird gets the worms. The early bird gets the shout out. Pretty good, Drew. How are you? What's up, Devin? Oh, my eyes are really dry. What's up, Chris? What's up, Cowman? How's it going? Pretty tired today. Not much. I didn't have time to take my farm clothes off. I just went downstairs and started the wood stove again. 25,000 subs! Yes! I'm aiming for 30,000 by spring. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. My ultimate goal is 40,000 by next fall. We'll see. Marcus, you're going to the Daytona race tomorrow? Nice. What's up, Jay? What's up, Logan? What's up, Cole? What's up, A-Rod? Or A-Rod? I don't know how you say it. Doing pretty good. I'm tired. What's up, Scott? Have you had any more problems with your tractors, Cole? No, we haven't. Not recently, that is. What's up, Jay? What's up, Zane? Ugh. Are you guys tired as I am? Put this over here.
No.
This is gonna stay here, so I'm facing them. What's up, Hunter? It's going pretty good.
Static.
Just your hair. Okay. It's pretty dry in here. Hello from Wisconsin. I'm having a bad hair day today as well. Yeah, she's having a bad hair day too.
It's so staticky.
It's dry. What's up, Ryan? From Ryan. You just brought a new baby into the world. Congratulations.
Aw, send a picture.
Send a picture. Wearing a How Farms Work baby
Yes.
clothing. Will you be locking in forward contracts this spring, Peter? Probably not this spring. If you guys have been checking the corn prices, what they are right now isn't a very good level to lock them in at. I don't think a lot of people are going to be locking in contracts because of that very reason. What's up, Ben? Thanks, Joseph. Got 50 people watching so far in the first 5 minutes. It's pretty good. Ugh. There's no way you forgot her name. Case IH. I'm sorry, but there's no way you forgot.
I'm the star of this channel.
You guys just tolerate me. If only it would let you.
Okay, Facebook message.
Yeah, Facebook message. Thanks, Zane. We take good care of him. Small town in the UK? Sometimes I wish I lived in a small town in the UK. She doesn't. She's like, I want to live in London. Probably.
I would live in London.
Hello, Josh. No problem, Ben.
You should ask. How did people find out about you? I'm curious. How did they find out?
Okay, I can ask him that. Just like a poll, or should I be like just ask him?
Just ask them and then have them type it.
Okay, I'll answer these few questions here first. Actually, I'll let the audience build up a little bit
Have
more.
you been to Iowa? Because I'm curious if they've followed you because of Instagram or because of
No. What's up, Polaris Ranger? Puppies are good. We don't do farm tours yet, Jordan, but we'd love to in the future. We have about 200 head of cattle, Ryan. And I've been to Iowa. It's literally a half hour away. Can you plant fields in alfalfa and leave them as alfalfa as long as you fertilize those fields every year? Chris Schneider. You can leave fields in alfalfa for as long as you want. However, with preceding years, your alfalfa stand will start to decrease. So what some people like to do is they like to go through and reseed to plant more plants. I don't know as far as like in-ground toxicity. I don't think you actually can go through and plant alfalfa into alfalfa. You're not supposed to anyway, but I know I've heard of people doing it because of I can't think of the name of it right now, but the current stand prevents new plants from being from growing. So that's why people do like alfalfa into corn. How cold does it get down there? Right now it's 21. It was 18 here before the sun went down about 2 hours ago. And they're saying it's supposed to get down to a wind chill of 25 below tonight. So gives you an idea of how cold it gets here. How much snow do you guys have? We got like a 1/4 inch last night, but it's still bare ground in places. Usually we have a couple feet of snow. So it's been a very mild winter. Later, Ryan. Justin, I can't tell you what we bought because the video hasn't come out yet. I would release it on Sunday, but Jamie wants another video to be released instead. Oh, yeah.
You should let me have that chair because that chair makes me look fat.
This one, the comfortable chair? The commander's seat?
No, this
No.
one makes me look fat. I'm really not this fat.
You're not fat. What's up, Trenton? Do you have a pesticide application license? I have a private applicator's license. We are Tosi Zane. Travis is probably not coming tonight. How much alfalfa ground do you guys have? We have 2 small strips over at the main farm, and we have like 3 or 4 strips here, which totals to about 40 acres or so. I'd throw that as a good estimate. Would you ever visit Cornwall in the UK, if I ever go to the UK? How often do you fill your tanks outside and inside the tractors? You mean our fuel tanks? Depends how heavily we're using them. Usually we just fill the tractors up every day. It's not very common that we have to refuel twice in one day because they just don't. They're made to go at least 24 hours without without refueling. Did your family consider milking robots before you got out of the dairy business? My grandpa was in charge of the dairy business, so he definitely wasn't considering it, but we would have considered it, going into the robot business if we were going to keep milking. I'm supportive of GMOs. What's up, Luke? I got you, Jordan. We have 4 tractors, Zane. How are you, Jamie?
Meh.
Meh. I'm kind of meh,
I
too.
look fat in this chair. It's a bad angle.
There you go.
Think I would look better? Let's ask them. Oh yeah, the star now. I still look bad.
Now I'm like abnormally
You
tall.
should like tilt that down like it's so.
I can't.
Ah.
You can lift that chair up, you know.
No, I want to lift it up.
All right. What has been your best yielding field? Usually the one across from the main farm. We don't have any heavy equipment. We hire all that stuff done. What would be a good crop rotation strategy for someone running corn, beans, and alfalfa? Chris. It really depends. I know some people who do continuous corn, and then on the 8th year do beans, and then just kind of do alfalfa in between. What we used to do is corn and beans on a rotation every year, and then we go through and plant a couple new strips of alfalfa. Well, here's how it actually went. So we had 3 farms, right, back when we were milking, and we did corn, beans, and alfalfa. What we did was we did the corn and soybean rotation. We had oats for starting the alfalfa off on the first year, and then what we do is that every third year, which would get kind of expensive, and it did. Every third year, we would go through and till up the alfalfa, switch the strips that were in the corn and soybean rotation, put those into oats and alfalfa, and then tear up the alfalfa and put that into the corn and bean rotation. So, what tractor starts the easiest and the hardest? Polaris Ranger. The 7600 starts the easiest. The hardest depends on how cold it is. I would have to say if it's really cold out, that would have to be the 8235R. Backwards in the chair.
Okay, do you want this one back? Oh my gosh, I'm just going back to it.
Can you scroll down? I can't see the comments. What do you think of PETA, and do you have a problem with them? I think they're dumb, honestly. PETA's underlying motivating factors are kind of admirable, but what they do is really stupid. Word. How many front loaders do you guys have? We don't have any front loading tractors. Okay, I'm getting quite a few comments now. I can't keep up with them. So if I don't answer your question, just keep asking until I answer it. Do you apply in-furrow insecticide? Peter, good question. We do apply in-furrow insecticide called Force, and it is to mainly kill corn rootworm. Should grow hemp. There was a story I read a while back of a farmer who found hemp, marijuana, out in a square out in his field, and it was a 10 by 10 square that the people had cut out into the field, which is a common thing because What people like to do is go out into the middle of a farmer's field, take out the corn, and then in that spot grow hemp, because then it's kind of concealed and no one knows where it's at all summer, and then they can grow it. Well, I guess a farmer found this field, or this spot of hemp out in this field, reported to the cops. The cops came and destroyed it, and the cops were talking to the farmer about it and asked him a bunch of different questions, and he said that he wasn't even mad because they grew what, $400,000 in a small square that would have only made him like $75. What was your roughest year, Luke? It's looking like this year. What? If we received $1 million, what 2 tractors would you buy? A 9R and another 8R. Received $1 million.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry.
I couldn't tell you the brand of mineral that we feed the cattle. Kent is a company that we go through, Light Free Feed. Any tips for starting a farm with a friend? If you have the farm already in your possession, I don't really have too many tips for you. Forward contract, probably more than anything. My brother and myself saw Travis and your dad in the blue GMC. Cool. I like to ride around in it. She has school, so she doesn't help out very often.
It's another egg when they did Facebook page.
John here. Mitchell's not here today. Yes, my parents live together at the Rockville farm. Favorite crop? Corn. Without a doubt. What got you to start a channel? Safi. I think that's Safi.
Is that Safi? Oh, that's Safi.
What got me to start a channel? I opened my account in 2007, and I uploaded a couple farm videos. They got quite a few views. Not like a crazy ton, but after 4 years, they had about 30,000 views. And in 2012, I got offered to monetize my videos, and that's when I started uploading videos more regularly. At first, I just uploaded maybe 5, and they're actually pretty good quality too if you check them out. That chopping corn silage video, that was one of my first videos, and it's done very well. So just kind of expanded from there. Do it. What's up, Chris Kennedy? How big do you want your farm to get? Luke Schrader, good question. Travis and I always say that we don't want to get any bigger than what it would take for us to farm ourselves, because we still kind of believe in the theory, or in the idea that America should stay with family farms instead of corporations. So we don't want to hire more than what we put in ourselves. So if we're already full to capacity, we don't want to be taking up any more ground that someone else could be using. But then there's people out there that just take as much land as they can possibly get, which is whatever. Yeah, Jamie, you're sleeping on the couch again?
Yeah. No, you are. I'm not.
I'm not sure what the price of A is right now. We haven't been selling any. How's it going? John Deere's favorite tractor brand. Are you ever going to clean up any more farmland? Virginia Farmer, good question. That's in the pipeline. This year, if prices stay as low as they are, it might be a pretty inactive year in terms of, clearing out stuff, building stuff, purchasing stuff. What is the price for beef cows out in Wisconsin? I just say $132 for $1.32 for 100 pound. 100 pounds? No, per pound. We thought about getting into TMR, but for the number of cattle that we feed and for how our systems are set up right now, we wouldn't need one currently. But maybe in the future, once we redo our facilities. Safi, I think. Have I ever thought about getting a Mac to edit videos and stuff better? Never. I will never use a Mac. I hate them. They're so inefficient, really. Of course, they're really popular with photographers because of the high definition screens, but in all honesty, I've used them, and the screens that I have right here were cheap, and they're just as good, if not better quality than the Macs. Thanks, Christine. I think that's what your name is. I can't read it because it disappeared. Christiane. Christiane. Sorry, I have no idea. Two boys have probably watched Chopping Salads video in the Amarillo Sky one at least 500 times. Sweet. Get them started young. Oh.
Dying.
Yeah, I'm dying. We don't have any hay elevators for sale. What tractor goes the fastest? The 82 goes the fastest. It goes 26 miles an hour. And the 76 goes about 24, 25. Do I think that 7600 is a good versatile tractor? I do. It's right in that mid-range where it can do some heavy pulling, but it can also do the lighter jobs too.
Do you want this chair?
No, it's good. I have a question. The farmer that farms the land near to us recently bought a small grain cart and they used it in the harvest this year, but they don't have a semi. Why do they need one? Why do they need a grain cart or a semi? They would need the grain cart so that they could haul the grain between the combine and the truck, and they need a truck so that they can haul it from the grain cart to the facility where they're selling. Ouch. I play PlayStation 4 games. I don't really play computer games. We don't hire mechanics to fix our tractors unless it was something catastrophic, which happened twice this year. What's up, Luke?
What are your parents? Wait, what's Twitch? My simulator on Twitch one day. This one. Oh.
Twitch is like a live streaming thing for your video games.
Oh.
Stop. Parents' names are Dwight and Beth. What? Their names? Why? What do you think about the John Deere 6R? Because we're getting a 6150R. I would get a 6R. How are you so awesome? You should probably buy a new combine so you can do more than just one field at a time. Agreed, but that would stretch us beyond our labor limit that we put on ourselves. I believe we have a John Deere 7200 vacuum meter. Maximerge X. No, Maximerge 2 planner, I think. You ever consider a new grinder? You mean a hand grinder? Why would we need a new one? We literally just bought that grinder maybe a year ago. What?
You should put on your sweatshirt because you can't even read that one. Oh, you have your shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. You came prepared.
I did come prepared. Actually, this is what I wear every day to the farm. Have you ever hit anything substantial with a tractor? If so, what? Personally, I have not hit anything substantial with a tractor. $2:30 a.m. and you're watching us. Man, I wish I had your kind of free time. What was the biggest replacement on equipment this year? Why does the chair keep rolling that way?
You don't want to be by me?
No.
He's so mean.
I wouldn't really say we had much for replacement for equipment because we're really on the stage where we're building up our equipment back up yet. So, I think it's ironic that you don't like two-wheel drive tractors, but you mostly drive the 4640. I'd like to see Jamie try that tractor some more, Ross. Yeah, I don't like two-wheel drive tractors, but the old anything newer than a 7000 series John Deere two-wheel drive, I do not like. But any of the older tractors are perfectly fine because their bodies, the tractors were designed around four-wheel drive for the 7000 series and newer. But the older tractors, they actually have the tight turning radiuses and the body structure for it, so they just look awkward without them. Oh, a feed grinder. You weren't talking about a hand grinder. Are you talking about a feed mill? We aren't considering getting a new feed mill because the one we have now works really good. We actually bought it from the dairy, what used to be the dairy next to us. They were a farm just like us, but they had an issue where, just what I heard, the wife was running around on the guy. So we bought that off their farm auction, just like we had our farm auction. We had to sell our tractors, Dan, or our grandparents' tractors, because they weren't willed specifically to my family. The PTO is a wonderful thing. Imagine where we would be without the PTO. What's the best size tractor for all around a good size farm? Good size, I'd say that a little bit bigger than us is good size. If you run cattle, 150 horsepower or more. What breed of cows are selling best at market? Black Angus. Our biggest tractor is the 8235R. Would y'all have kept the dairy if you would have inherited everything? That's actually a real possibility, and I hate to say it, but if we did get everything, then we probably would have kept going dairying. Have all your auction items sold? Yes, they sold 2 years ago, and all of them had to sell if it's auction. There wasn't a reserve on anything. I like disking more. We aren't buying new land because of low prices, low crop prices. Which one and only tractor would you have bought back from the farm auction? Good question, Chris. And we always say it's the 7400 because it was good all around tractor. It had the front end loader on it. But if that one was crossed out, I would probably say the 4440 because that thing was in pristine condition. No, I was going to wait. We have about 1,300 acres we're running this year. Oh, we get tractors. We've gotten tractors stuck before, but it was never a big issue. Hey, Becky. Just Becky. Thanks, DCP Strauss. How deep do we disc? We disc with the wheels off the ground, so as deep as we can. Would you prefer buying used tractors or new if you were just starting farming? I recommend buying used because if you buy new, you will go under. Do you think you would like a 4450 4x4, I think that said? I think so. Dan the Tractor Man. Just today, we were using a grinder mixer and was thinking, wow, there's a lot of ways this piece of machinery could kill me. Have you ever thought of these things? All the time. Yeah, we know where. Richie Oldenburg. Do you have any relation to the Oldenburgs down in Galena? Adrian? Have you ever thought about growing any of the crops? Not really, because we would have to change some of our equipment around, and the input costs were a little too high. Justin, a very, very strange question. Did you have neighbors by Rockville that tore down 2 silos? Yes, and I'm asking how you know that.
Because
My-
he lives in Belleville, or not Belleville.
Justin Peach?
Yeah, isn't he from?
Minnesota?
Oh, then who am I thinking of? That's from Belmont.
Declan.
Oh.
Yeah, Justin, how do you know that? Yeah, you're stalking us. That my dad actually used to live on that farm that tore down those 2 silos. Have you done a how to operate on the 7600? I think I have, but it's been a long time, and I should do it with her so that 100,000 people can see it, like the other one.
180.
180. How do you clean out your old grain bins? We use a vaculator on our 7800. We go in there and sweep them out. Would you want a 9530? I don't see why not. Farm videos. What is the biggest tractor you have? The 8235R. Anthony, we don't make much on hay because we don't do much of it. Last year we did some, and I can't say for sure on how much we made because I wasn't handling the financial aspect of it. But I plan on getting on the financial side of farming this year, and it's going to be a great year for that because we're going to be breaking even, guys. Just call me DC. What about hops? Hops is more of like a hand labor kind of thing. We could for the brewery, but they have their own hops, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Jordan. Hey, Kevin Delano. Have you ever seen someone after being wrapped up in a PTO shaft? I have not seen a person ever get wrapped up in a PTO shaft. The odds for getting wrapped up in one are literally 1 in a million. What is the oldest tractor we have? The 4020. We don't have a semi. We don't have a cotton picker. I've never crashed a tractor. I've never had any serious incidents like that. I'm trying to think of an incident that I've had with one of the tractors, and I can't really think of any. Well, last spring I was chisel plowing, and I guess I didn't really mess up the tractor, but I was chiseling along with the 4640, and I was doing a couple short passes, so I was picking up and dropping the chisel plow. And I went to go pick it up, and I noticed Richie Oldenburg said yes. I'm good friends with the Oldenburgs down in Galena. What? I totally got sidetracked because I was interested in that question. Wow, you made me lose my thought process. And I went to go pick up the chisel plow, and I noticed that the 46 kept pulling down until I eventually stopped moving. And a bolt broke that went through the hydraulic cylinder that held up the chisel plow on one side. So it bent the entire back rod like this. And it's supposed to be straight. That was last spring. So we had to take that off, and they bent it back for us because Case IH doesn't make them anymore. So we had to go have them bend it back for us. Oh, Justin asked about that farm because he was watching the videos. Very observant, Justin. I would rather own a 4010. What's the most expensive tractor you have? The 8235R. Gardener Vlogs. Have you ever gotten locked out of a tractor? Actually, yes, I have. Just this year. Go back in my videos a little bit. Maybe August or September. I got locked out of the 7600, and I had to jimmy rig my belt through the door, and I got it hooked on the latch, and I Indiana Jones my way in. I know where Rice Lake is. The 82 is our newest tractor. How much do you use algebra? Quite a bit, actually. I do use a lot of algebra. I keep all my financial information on Excel spreadsheets, and then I make up the formulas and whatever else. So it comes in handy. Travis is doing good. If you were not a farmer, what else would you be? A photographer. If you only had 3 pieces of farm equipment, what would they be? What? A planter, a combine, and a tractor. I don't know. Would you get back into dairy? Not at this point. Not ever. Till, mostly. No till when necessary. Oh, man, you guys are asking. What state do you farm in? We farm in Potosi, Wisconsin. What are you going to do with the old dairy barn? Let it sit until we find a better use for it, or tear it down. Luke Vanis needs a shout. There you go.
Do you ever watch your own videos?
I don't really watch my own videos that often.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
Not
do.
after I upload them. No, I don't.
I've been to your parents where they've been sitting like.
Yeah, my parents sit and watch them, but
And
I don't
watch.
ever sit down and just watch my videos. Does the 82 blow back black smoke, and what tractor does the most? The 4640 does the most, and I can't say I've ever seen the 82 blow smoke. Maybe when we started it, I have seen it blow smoke, but that's about it. Which 4020 was older, the one that was sold in the auction or the ones we have now? Good question. The 4020s that were sold on auction were the less valuable ones. The one that we kept was the newest one, and it also had the bigger motor in it, and it also had a year-round cab. The other 4020 with the year-round cab on it had a loader on the front end for so long that when you were driving down the road, you'd be going straight, but the wheels would like to weave back and forth. Babe, where'd you go? Why'd you go over there?
Because I'm falling asleep here.
Oh, really? Jamie's falling asleep. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
I can't even remember. Oh, the 4020. Yeah, and when you're driving down the road with that tractor, the wheels would like to weave back and forth, and it was kind of dangerous, so I'm glad we got rid of it. How long have I been farming? Technically, I've been farming for 2 years. Technically. But I've been working on the farm all my life.
Doesn't that count?
Yeah. Ever wanted to put a turbo on the 4020? No, we actually want to restore the 4020 back to optimal conditions. We want to take the year-round cab off of it, give it a fresh paint job, redo everything on it so it looks like a nice new 4020 again. What was in that big box that you posted on Instagram?
Ooh.
Camera equipment. Can't tell you what it is because it's a surprise. What do you think about the 4840? I would like a 4840. Would you ever consider a full-time poultry business, or is it not worth it? We've looked into the poultry thing, and we wouldn't do it. Because most of them, with the contracts that they set up, basically force you to go broke. I plow snow with just a blade. I don't know what brand it is. I would prefer a 4020. I like new tractors. I'm not a big fan of older ones. We don't have a loader tractor. I would consider getting a case in an extreme circumstance, but probably Massey Ferguson before case. Truck's plugged in. We got them in the garages, so close enough. Richie Oldenburg. I hunt with a 30-06 Remington, I think. Pretty sure it's a Remington 30-06 semi-automatic. I would like a 4960. I'm going to reveal that surprise this spring. You guys will probably see pictures of me holding it and using it.
What surprise?
The thing I got in the box. We don't tile because we have hillsides. Hillsides don't need to be tiled because they don't flood. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You are driving down the road hauling hay bales on tractors. A truck is riding your butt and won't stop. What do you do? Dan the tractor man asked. I would definitely pull over to the side of the road where it would be safe. If not, I would stay as far left as I could if it wasn't a safe spot for him to pass, so that he couldn't pass me reasonably for his own safety. But usually I like to stick as far to the right as I can so that I don't cause a disturbance. And I will stop and get out of the way for traffic And I know a lot of farmers who won't do that, and that kind of is annoying because, yeah, you have the right of way, but it also makes the road situation a lot more dangerous than it should be.
Where?
You're just holding her in your hand.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with Jamie? We're just friends.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She's my girlfriend. I would like a Camaro, not a Mustang. Fords suck. Have you ever had brakes leak into the cab on your case? Ours have, and we can't fix it. We don't have case, so I can't answer that question if it was meant for me.
I thought you said you had something that was case because you said case didn't make the thing anymore.
Good evening, one only farmer. How's it going, Wes?
What?
We don't hunt anything other than deer. Our 8235R is from Florida. It's down from the Okeechobee Everglades. It was on a sod farm down there before we got it. Thanks, Austin. I've never owned or driven a Ford tractor. Our trucks are Vortec. And we've never broke a bearing in one of our tractors before. We farm about 1,300 acres. Chris Kennedy, it is 7:50 here, p.m. Is it better to start with heifers or full-grown cows? Depends on when you want your payback out of them. If you want to start with heifers, you can breed them and get your money back out of them a year or two.
Oh my God.
You know.
Like what one lonely farmer said. Ford sucks.
No offense taken. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ford tractors. Would you like an 8R or 4960? Definitely an 8R. I'm a newer tractor guy. How did Travis almost cut off his leg? Polaris Ranger. Okay, so I'll tell the story. Sometimes I do in live streams. So Travis and I, back when we were milking, Travis milked the cows. I did all the other chores. And it was a Sunday morning. I think it was Mother's Day. Or maybe it was Father's Day. It was on a Sunday. We were doing chores when we got a phone call saying that some of our cows were out. So lo and behold, after we got done with chores in the morning, the sun was just coming up. We went out on the mule, out to the pasture, and we saw a tree on the fence. We saw a tree on the fence, and Travis went away at it with the chainsaw and whatever. Then I'm just sitting with the mule waiting for him, like do. Okay, once he's done cutting it, I'll pull the tree off. Then all of a sudden, I just hear a whomp. I'm like, what was that? And Travis just kind of like stands up very slowly, puts the chainsaw down, and then he starts hobbling over. And that's when I'm like, what did you do? And of course, he cut a gap in his leg about that far. And I looked at it, and there was nothing but blood. It's just, ugh. So I had to drive him back. We called Mom and Dad freaking out at 6 o'clock in the morning. They came out to the pasture with the car and flew him up to the emergency room. And he just went to the emergency room last Sunday, too. He fell. He's always going to the emergency room.
What?
And yeah, guys, I can't keep up with the comments, so I'm going to try my best.
Somebody said something about my cat. Ryan, is your cat as bad? What? As bad as One Lonely Farmer's cat? Why is One Lonely Farmer's cat bad? Because Maisie's adorable.
I agree, Tyler. I made that mistake.
What?
We've never had a blowout driving down the highway in a tractor, and that probably would suck, especially with a sprayer. Dad always wanted a 7810 too. Have you almost been killed or had a near-death experience? Yeah. We won't go there.
Wait, why should I have been a doctor? Jamie should have been a doctor. My sister's gonna be a doctor.
Travis and I started farming in the past few years. That cat is the bane of my existence.
Why do you have it?
That's something I would say.
Why does he have it?
This is my second year farming crops. I've been farming technically all my life. But Travis is the same. Travis started right during college or right after college. Biggest conflict about the farm? Family.
Why were you gonna shoot it? Why do you have the cat then? Aww. My cat's meowing.
We have 4 cats.
But people would get upset.
I feel like these guys like agree with me on the whole cat issue because
No,
I don't
Maisie
like the
is
cats.
cute. Okay? Send it over here if you don't want it. We're a cat sanctuary.
Nothing. It's nothing.
Maisie.
We really want a semi mic. Pretty bad. I use a GoPro, and I need to upgrade. If we considered another tractor brand, it would definitely be Massey Ferguson. Newer brands, not the older ones. What?
They're all talking about how cats suck. I should go get the 8 of them out there.
No, we don't need the cats to be up here. Wow, I love my subscribers. They totally agree with me on everything.
You guys
It's
suck.
perfect.
I was hoping
Cats
the
suck.
cat would walk away and never come back.
We've had that happen here a couple times, luckily.
Yeah, 2 of them. What? I like cried over them.
No, fuck Ford. What? Really? Wow.
Like
You're
fangirling.
fangirling. Oh my god. One only farmer, let's agree to disagree and say we both agree on John Deere. Let's see. Older Massies suck.
Why are we still on the killing the cat?
You will buy a Massey when I buy a Ford? Okay. If there was one tractor you hate on your farm, which would it be? Right now or before we had the farm auction? Because we had a 4230 that I really did not like. It had synchro transmission. It had 14,000 hours on it. And I really hate to say that the tractor did a good job. But it really needed an overhaul towards the end of its life. And, but yeah, that tractor was the bane of my existence.
We're out eating bugs today.
Grandpa loved it though. It was his favorite tractor. Shit.
Why did you say? Why did you swear?
I said shit because I said fuck.
Wait, what?
I swore. Didn't even realize it. Okay, can I like silence that?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the questions. Okay, I'm gonna go back and. How do buyers and sellers deal with dairy cows at the auction regarding the cows needed milking? Don't they need to be milked pretty regularly, AM and PM? Good question. I'm not too familiar on this, but what typically happens is that if you're going to buy dairy cows, usually you try not to buy them from the sales barn for that very reason. You usually try to find someone else to buy them through, and then they milk them, you take them during the day and milk them at night. But I know that some people will take dairy cows in the morning after milking on the day of the sale so that they can be home on someone else's farm that evening. It happens. You have hit a deer with a tractor? My dad has actually run one through the haybine. Actually, it wasn't even a fawn. It was a fully grown deer. And he had to dig that out by hand. Yeah, you can imagine. He said it was completely twirled up in the thing. Am I? Sorry. Rocket's out on the porch. Luna's not here tonight. What was your previous combine? Good question. Our old combine was a 6620 side hill, and I really miss that side hill. It was great. You could drive anywhere with it. I don't have a truck because I don't need one.
You should ask.
Ask what?
That question I told you. No. Not everyone. How did they
Oh, yeah. What do you think about Kubota? Don't they make only small tractors? So it'd kind of be pointless for us. Do you have a catwalk in your cattle barn? No, we don't. Do you swear a lot on the farm? More than I'd like to admit. This is a kid's show, remember, so I have to do a lot of editing. I'm not so bad for it, but Travis and Dad are kind of bad for it.
Oh my god.
What?
Tyler Schmidt. Bye.
20,000 hours on it. Jeez. Do you have any advice for starting a farming YouTube channel? Don't stop uploading. My grandma hit 4 deer at once. That takes talent. Jesus. People.
Turn off your alarm.
Please? Yeah. Jamie does love that cat more than she loves me. That's why I don't like the cats.
She's cute and you're not.
I know. And I'd like to remind you guys, or let you guys know that as of 3 days ago, I have opened a P.O. box.
Woo!
And the P.O. box for how farms work is, if you want to send us mail, is, I'll type it out. It's P.O. Box 103. P.O. Box 103. Potosi, Wisconsin 53820.
You can send me things.
Send it to How Farms Work. Send us fan mail, send us whatever.
Send me things.
No, she doesn't need anything. But if you want us to respond to you over mail,
we will.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. If you guys want a response from us through mail, include an envelope and a stamped envelope with your name on it and your address, and we'll write something up and we'll respond to you if you want us to.
If you want my autograph.
And also, I have a question for all you guys. How did you find out about How Farms Work? Like, did you just come across us on YouTube? Did you start following us on Instagram, Facebook? What? How about y'all type a response and let me read through them, because I'm kind of interesting. Or I am kind of interesting.
No, you're not.
But I meant I'm kind of interested to see. What's up, Ontario Farming? We do fan mail. If you guys want to send us fan mail, send us a letter. How Farms Work, P.O. Box 103, Potosi, Wisconsin 53820.
Oh, Tyler Schmidt goes to UWP. I know where to find you now. So.
YouTube just came across. YouTube. Cool.
30 minutes
30 minutes ago. I am sick.
My school told me about How Farms Work. That's cool.
What?
Chris Bennett, what school?
Yeah, what school told you? That's kind of cool. And I know How Farms Work has been shown in schools before. They were played at the University of Arizona and a school out in Pennsylvania.
There's an Instagram.
What?
Instagram. So
Oh. Don't whisper. Because
they can't hear me.
well, yeah, but then it just looks like we're whispering to each other.
Oh.
It's not very good.
Are you fangirling right now too?
No.
Really?
No.
I am.
Good times.
What?
I YouTube cutting hay one day. Oh, it's gone now. I YouTube cutting hay one day and saw the 76 with the Moco and another video of the 74 raking with Ryan singing When I Saw Her Face. Those were the days of me singing. Oh,
When
man.
was that?
That was like 3 years ago now. Safi.
Aw, Safi.
They can't show my channel because you swear too much. Yeah, that's kind of why I keep it child friendly, even though it's kind of a thing that holds me back. Because there's a lot of footage where I have to go back and just, cut that out. But nice. Well, I was really curious about what you guys, or how you guys started following me, because I wanted to improve on what I'm doing. And you guys are awesome. I absolutely love my subscribers. So, how do you get your own ads to show up on other people's channels? One and Only Farmer, if you're still watching, I apologize. I've been advertising on your channel.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But I had an ad campaign set up that would just display on farming channels. So there was a while there whenever I'd watch one of your videos, one of my ads would come up. I'm like, hey. But yeah.
Because we do watch your videos.
Yeah, we watch your videos.
I
Just
watch them.
just a bleep. Yeah, but then it's kind of like insinuated. You prick. Cool, Kevin.
Hi, Kenny.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of taking her out of the
Yeah,
picture.
if you want to see me.
Nobody needs to see this.
You're such a...
Or what?
Can't swear. What's the thermostat say here?
It should say 70 now. The wood stove's going.
It's all good. I don't care. Make it great. Aww. Fangirling.
Fangirling. Jeez. When did you get the 8235R? Last November of 2014. Yeah. We don't have the ether button hooked up to the 46 because we aren't using the 46 in the winter. Is taking agricultural classes worth it in college? Yes. I strongly advise everyone to go take an ag class. Would 210,000 be enough to start a small dairy farm? Depends how small. Probably pretty small. You searched funny Wisconsin? Who searches funny Wisconsin?
Wait, that's how they found you?
Yeah. Are you any good at welding? Probably. I can weld. Not an expert, not a pro. Getting a new rake soon, hopefully. But since we're not going to be doing as much hay this year, I'm really hoping that we don't have to worry about a new hay rake for a while. Because I was strongly considering buying one myself this summer in July. I almost bought a New Holland 258. Like, I tried to put the bid in and everything, but can't remember what happened.
Hey, I'm from Kenosha.
Yeah, she's from, yeah.
I grew up there.
This happens usually at least one live stream. Don't act surprised.
See, people have farms in Kenosha.
Yeah. Safi, that's what I went for. Ever been hit by a cow? I've been kicked before. Actually, Travis' dad and I were loading the bull and one of our cows up here into the trailer to put them down with the rest of the bred cows. And the bull was being a D-bag, and he wasn't going on the trailer, so I stuck a metal bar across between the trailer and between the milk house, and I held it up against the wall. And lo and behold, the bull backed up into it, and then he kicked it. So, and I had it like pressed up against my face when he kicked it too. I don't have my CDL. I've never been run over by a cow, but there's been a lot of times where I've had my GoPro, where I wish I would have had my GoPro on me. Not that long ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago, we were loading cows up, and I did a somersault over a gate because a cow charged me. 93. I've never driven a quad track. That's something I want to do. Has a tractor overheated? I can't tell you how hot it got, but they have overheated before. And usually when that happens, you just need to clean out the radiator. Jamie, are you cold? She shouldn't be. The wood stove's going. And it's not always 55 degrees in here.
Yes, it is.
No, it never gets down to 55 in here.
I came here the one day when you weren't here. It was like 60 degrees in here.
Yeah, it's set for 62. It's not set for 55.
But it's like actually lower than 62.
Yeah, because it has to go lower before it kicks on to bring it back up to 62. You can turn it up. I wouldn't care if you turned it up to 70. Let's see. I don't know if the 4640 has a block heater. The 8235R definitely does not. I've never gotten kicked in the nuts by a cow. Funny story. We have a toy for the dogs. It's like a large, basically slingshot. You pull back on one side of it, and you put a tennis ball in the end, and you pull the trigger, and it shoots the tennis ball. Travis and I were standing with Dad before he went off to work, and we were just talking, and Travis was messing around with the launcher, and he just pointed it at Dad. All of a sudden, he just pulled the trigger, and it went and hit him smack dab in the nuts right before work. And he just bent over. It was funny. I laughed. Dad cried. You live in Wisconsin. 50th sun tanning weather. Thank you. Thank you. We use blades for snow. I've never watched one of One Lonely Farmer's live streams. Never been online
He
for it.
live streams?
He used to.
I want to watch.
He used to. He doesn't really anymore, to my knowledge. Thanks, Mike. That D must stand for something.
Ew.
I'm kidding. I haven't seen Chevy's new truck design. I personally like GMC. No, he didn't die that day. What is the toughest cow you ever had? I don't know about a toughest cow, but the reason I look strangely larger is because Jamie took my seat. And this one
makes me look fat.
This one goes up to the ceiling. I'm not even joking.
Do that. Just I'm the star now.
Let's see how I look.
How do you look?
Hey guys. All right, go back to the stream so I can see their comments.
Hello.
Will your dad be in more videos? Probably.
The better question is, will I be in more videos?
Yeah, that's the big question. No, Dad doesn't really, he's not a huge fan of being in the videos himself.
Buy Jamie a cow and kill the cat? And then, yeah, no, we were talking about this the other day. He's like, oh, I should buy you a cow. Just like joking. And I was like, no, because I'd get attached to it.
Save me the trouble and just don't mention the cats.
I hate you. Look at my cat right there. I wonder if they can see it. Oh, look, she's right there.
Yeah, I see her. GMC versus Chevy. GMC is more like the corporate level, and Chevy is like a de facto version of GMC. GMCs are usually built better. Literally, like they're the same truck, but the parts in them are just better. They're designed better. but there's a lot of similar parts on them. Oh my God, there's a car driving by on my road.
Mitchell?
Obviously, they're stalking. No. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so.
Oh, there's my cat again.
Yes, I sell these shirts, if you guys are wondering. I sell them on my website at howfarmswork.com. Go check it out. I also updated my website. If you guys want to go check that out. I added a FAQ, a contact us section that provides us our address so you can send us fan mail, which I just opened. P.O. Box 103, Potosi, Wisconsin.
Send me mail.
Yeah, send her mail apparently.
I'll reply.
9510, I believe, is a 97. I could be wrong. Any plans on new tractors in the future? Right now, if I had to place a bet on what a new tractor for us would be, I would have to say that it would be an Ironman Series tractor, one of the John Deere 4,000 somethings, maybe another 4,600, like 4640 or I don't know, something like that. But I'd also like to have a 6R. 82 is a 2012, or maybe it's 2011. Can't remember anymore.
I think I saw a putty cat. What is that?
I think I saw a pretty good.
What?
It's a reference to
Oh.
Tom and Jerry or something.
Oh.
Next purchase will be a bigger chisel plow. And yeah, chisel plow, if I had to give you a list of stuff that we're going to update in the future, it would be the chisel plow, combine, planter, another tractor, harrow, and those are the 5 things. I'm 22, Luke. Any superstitions? I have a few, but I won't divulge. I've heard of white farm equipment. It's okay. So,
Yeah, but I don't get it.
one white farmer?
Yeah, but I don't get the reference.
No, actually we don't, One Lonely Farmer. I saw that video, that's funny. Your grief causes me joy. No.
Look at that, Schmidt.
Travis looks like he got into a bar fight. I think he was riding the 4-wheeler and he ran into a tree. I think that's what caused that. Read the description on that one too. He has the most ER visits. I've never been to the ER. Yeah, there's Travis, literally like once a year. Just wait. Oh.
Where's your iPod?
My pocket. Hey, Al Shepard. We would probably get a Peterbilt semi if we got a semi. Grant, I went to UW Platteville for ag business and a minor in soil and crop science. We don't have any snowmobiles. I've never snowmobiled myself. I wouldn't mind trying it. Yes! One Lonely Farmer, paint those rims purple. You should paint them purple. Do it.
Declan. Hi, Declan.
We would buy the 7400 back from the auction.
What do we
Sorry, Declan.
We have people to send you in your PO box.
Send me letters. Send me pictures of your family. I don't. Send us whatever fan mail is. I know I've already got one piece of fan mail on the way because somebody emailed asking for my address so they could send me some.
I want to get stuff.
Yeah, all she cares about is herself. She doesn't care. No. If you want something addressed to her, make sure you put her name on it. Jamie.
I just passed your farm.
Your just passed?
He was probably the guy like.
Yeah, was that you? Literally said someone just drove by, and I live out in the middle of nowhere, so. What is the best tractor for a big bush hog? For us, the 7600 would work pretty good for that. How long has the farm been in our family? My grandpa bought the farms in the 50s, his first farm in the 50s. I think it was like 1954. And he's grown from there. How much horses does the 4640 have? The 4640 has 200 horsepower on the nut. Jamie's 23.
Sappy's gonna get you a birthday present. I didn't get a birthday present, Sappy.
Messerschmitt. Oh, one only farmer. Get spinners.
Yes.
You have to put spinners on that baler.
Yes. Let me make this go.
I've never been to Alabama. Okay, everybody, if you're a farmer, type your what generation you are in the chat. Just kidding. I live in Nova Scotia. Please come visit me.
Do you see this? People keep saying stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. Guys, send me an engagement ring. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Do not. Don't.
no,
I was,
no thanks.
yeah, I was completely out of line. 8th. Wow. Our soybean yield was like 55 bushels an acre, 60 in spots. And usually we plant like 160,000 population or 135,000. I can't remember which.
Who's Chucky 2009?
Totally spinners. Oh, he's another like bigger channel. He has over 100,000.
Really? I should.
He's not really farming though. I don't think.
I should
He's
watch
like
his videos.
Jake welding and stuff.
Oh.
How come you and your brother didn't want to continue to run a dairy farm? Because our dairy operation blatantly sucked. The whole stanchion barn and getting pushed by the cows. The cows used to push us into the stalls and into the metal bars and stuff, and it's just not worth the hassle. And my grandma, she passed away from Alzheimer's, and back when she was getting pretty bad, we could not get her to stay out of the barn for her own safety, and she was going in to dip a cow, and they kicked her out, and she broke her arm right here.
Oh, can I see that?
Oh, yeah, right there. Do the farm cats miss the dairy cows and milk? I don't think we have any cats around from when we had the dairy operation anymore. They all just kind of disappeared. Would you replace the 4020 with another 2955? We won't ever be getting rid of the 4020, but I would replace it because I really like the 2955. And yeah, I know Duramaxes are awesome. Tyler Smith says it best. Best part of milking a new cow with a long tail, the club of poop smacks you in the face.
Yeah.
Yep. That was life. What's a good number of beef cattle to start with? 30. We're not going to plow snow with the 82 because that thing will not see snow anymore. Who's your favorite country singer? Nickelback.
What?
She didn't even laugh. What?
I like Nickelback.
I know, I like Nickelback too. But they're more country than most country singers these days.
I like what's his name?
Not Hunter Hayes. Hunter Hayes is coming to Platteville this summer. Or in May.
I kind of want to go to it though. What's his name? What's his name? Like break up in a small town. Shh. It starts
I
with
don't
an
know.
S, I think. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Strip till? Why not? Hold on. It's been a while.
Everyone go follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to get more followers than Ryan.
I agree with strip till.
Oh, Sam Hunt. Okay. Yes, he is country.
No, he's not.
He is hot.
Nobody in this day and age is country.
That's today's country, though.
And it's
okay?
retarded.
Don't say that word.
It's retarded. How much did your tractors cost? 4640, about 25,000. 4020 free. 7600, 40,000. 82 undisclosed. Randy Travis. Ah, gosh, these. Eli Radel asking about the bigger combines and tractors. Travis and I were talking about this, and we see ourselves running that equipment someday. Just not right now. We've pretty much always had John Deere. Oh, my back hurts. We have 4 tractors right now, Austin. My favorite song as a kid was Little Bitty by Alan Jackson.
Oh my God.
It's all right to be a little
Don't
bitty.
sing. You know what happens when you sing.
Yeah, I can't sing. People watching go.
Okay, I'm gonna type my Instagram and my Facebook. Who is your favorite YouTuber?
One Lonely Farmer. No.
I was gonna say that after you, babe.
No, I don't know if I really have a favorite YouTuber. Today's music is about sex, drinking, and trucks. Exactly. They have a 2955 there. I wonder if it's our old one. Shit, you're young, little bitty.
Wait, how old is he?
Alan Jackson?
No. One Lonely Farmer.
One Lonely Farmer, how old are you? That's a good question. Oh, Safi. Sucking up. Garth Brooks. My favorite singers from times old are, let's say Johnny Cash. I don't know. I don't really have favorite singers, but I have songs from the past that are really good.
He said old as compared to you too. Yeah, I'm 23. I'm getting up there.
43. Damn. I'm just kidding. 43 is not that old.
20 years older than me.
One of my favorite older songs, Seminole Wind. I do not dip or chew. I personally find that disgusting.
Gross.
And a lot of people in the ag department at Platteville did. Think I was that old?
You don't look that old in your videos.
I think it's the hair, or lack thereof. Believe it or not, I think the hair makes you look younger. And one life. Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
Don't ask him about it. Very touchy.
Oh, okay. It's just like he's so funny.
I like long black terrain. What's your favorite music band genre? I don't know. I like today's pop. Actually, yesterday's pop too. Um, my favorite bands are Linkin Park and Fall Out Boy.
Ah, Fall Out Boy. Do not shave your cat.
We would get a New Holland. Well, my farmer's been kind of quiet. Maybe he got sensitive.
Why? Because I used your hands.
No, the hair.
Oh. You insulted him.
What seed brands do you like to stick with? Who asked that? Pun intended. We like to stick with DeKalb and Asgrow. I think this year we're putting down some NK beans. And I'm third generation on the farms that we're on now. But I don't even know how far back farming goes in the family. Probably pretty far. I've been to Michigan once. When I was a kid, I damn near burned down the shop with a cat that burst into flames. When
Oh my god.
when my dad, I don't know who lit it on fire, but I think they like lit a cat's tail on fire, and it ran up into the hay mound of the barn. And they were freaking out and they were screaming.
Well, karma sucks.
I like Coors, but Coors if I had to drink beer. I don't really like beer. We don't have a lot of deer pressure out here, believe it or not. I actually had some on my 33 acres, but it wasn't anything that would really affect it. Hey, One Lonely Farmer, how old is Tim?
Who's Tim?
It's his son.
He has a son.
Yeah, I went to Mackinac Island. Mackinac. They call it Mackinac.
I've always called it Mackinac Island.
I've heard it called Mackinac.
What?
Yep. We're loving the new grain bin. It's awesome. Unloading is a stream.
Oh, Tim is 21.
He's 21. Good. There's Eastern Shore Sportsman. We've been waiting for you.
What?
At least a 7.
Shut up. Stop talking about cats. Where's my cat? Maisie! I don't know, Michelle.
I can't give you a soybean variety that I like because this is my first year having soybeans myself. Richie, we live in Potosi, Wisconsin. Wow.
Look at Tyler Schmidt.
Yeah.
How old is Jamie? I'm 23.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh my god, that's sad.
Go away, Jamie.
Oh my god, that makes me want to cry knowing that you guys are so mean to your poor cats. Tim's temper, I just can't stop laughing. Do you have earphones?
I don't think too much now. We haven't sold all our beans from last year's harvest. I don't know how cold it is right now. It was 18 earlier, but I'm sure it's like 5 now.
I'm gonna find out where Tyler Schmidt lives because I can, and
On your neck. Good night, Life Kamaza. I'm trying to read all these comments.
Jamie is right on how you say Mackinac. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
right.
Whatever.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Easy.
Oh my god. My mom's calling me. Oh.
Y'all like my blanket? It's got tractors on it. All right, back to the questions. I have been to Dickeyville. I go through there every time. Every single time that I go to Dubuque in Iowa. How much are these shirts? They vary between $15 and $25, I believe. You can go check these shirts out on our store at howfarmswork.com. Click on the clothing tab, and you'll be taken to our store. Bo, Dickeyville representing. I'm 22. I'm about to turn 23.
My parents are watching.
A 100 horsepower tractor can't do much. Were they talking about the cats?
No.
No, I figured she said something about the cats. That's horrible.
I just like hit Maisie in the face.
You did?
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
I hit her.
Jamie was mowing the lawn for me, but I didn't mow it enough times to where she could take over.
I could take over. There's just snow on the ground.
Yeah, there's snow on the ground, so. If you could get any new piece of equipment, what would it be and why? I would definitely get a tractor because we need another mid-sized tractor that would take some of the pressure off the 7600.
Say hi to my dad.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Dad.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't add you on Facebook. I really would add all of you on Facebook, but then it's kind of like my personal space. But that's what the How Farms Work Facebook page is for. Be sure to go and like us on How Farms Work on Facebook. You'll know when these things are. So be sure to go follow us on there. Follow us on Instagram, How Farms Work. Follow us on Snapchat, How Farms Work, and on Twitter, How Farms Work. And be sure to go check out our store at howfarmswork.com. And love your cat. Since I know a lot of you are new here, since you've probably interchanged out a few times, because last time we did this, we had about 1,200 different people that came in and watched. For those of you who weren't here earlier, I have opened up a P.O. box for you guys to send me fan mail. So if you got kids that want to send us fan mail, go ahead and send us. If it's Facebook page worthy, I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it on the Facebook page. And if I know, I was getting there. And if you want us to respond, just include a stamped envelope inside your mail, along with your address written on it. Yeah, Only Farmer, you need to catch up on Facebook. We can't have anybody come from off the farm and help us, unfortunately. We don't have summer internships, but we may in the future. Who knows? And yeah, if I get enough fan mail, I might make a fan mail video. What?
Just some of the questions you get. You know. My mom said we're cute. You guys are so cute, my mom said.
Wow. Apparently I'm cute. With my messed up hair. And my farm clothes. It's the smallest tractor you've driven? Either a 4020 or the 2955? I can't show you any dance moves because we all know what happened last time I showed you my dance moves. Everyone stopped watching.
You have 200 viewers now because of the cat.
Yeah, I'm sure the cat's the reason. How long does it take to upload a video? Ontario farming. After I do the shoot, it takes me a good 2 to 3 hours to edit the video and another 5 or 6 to upload it, depending on how long the video is. So yeah, I can't just upload a video in 45 minutes. I have to let my computer stay on overnight and upload because I live out in the middle of nowhere and we don't have any internet out here. So yes, when only farming, the dancing was that bad. Actually,
it was singing.
It was singing technically, but like we were like doing the moves with it. It was pretty intense. I thought it was good, but apparently our viewers didn't. We laugh about it. It was funny. It's like if I want to end the live stream, just gotta start singing.
You should put that on Facebook. That video. You should put it on your Hot Farms Work Facebook.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the archive.
In my phone.
Usually I leave the live streams up for a few days. Oh yeah, it's on your phone too. What type of camera do you use? I actually made a video showing what different cameras I use. Canon 5D Mark II, Mark III, JVC quad-proof camera. It's my everyday camera. It's waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, and freeze-proof. It's a pretty good little camera. Almost dropped it there. Almost tested its durability. GoPro, and the drones every now and then. I'm not dancing.
Okay, you should really post something to Facebook.
You play banjo? Maybe we'll post the video of us dancing on Facebook. If you can find it.
I can. Oh, I have it.
If she can find it, she'll post it on How Farms Work Facebook for all you guys to watch.
I'll do it right now.
If you guys don't believe how bad it was.
It was.
It was incredible. It was just incredibly bad. We do sell golden retriever puppies, by the way. We'll be getting to the point where we'll be selling them and like airmailing them and stuff. That's why we have all the dogs. Does Jamie mind not having good internet since she's from the city? No, she hates it.
Let me tell you.
Zane, I've never shot a buck. Because I've only gone hunting like once or twice. I need to go again. Going there now. Are you posting it? Are you finding it?
I'm trying to find it. I have it. I'm just trying to find it.
It'll be up in 20 minutes probably. Me and Crone are getting off to a rocky start. We own about 1,000 acres. What's the next Rewind song? Good question. I have no idea. I actually have an idea. It's an older song. Just haven't gotten around to getting the clips together because I haven't formulated an idea. I need to go back and listen to the song and see if I can get some good ideas, but I don't know. We'll see.
Do you know what month that was in?
No, that was like one of our first live streams, like back in like September, August. Post it on Instagram if you can find it. What?
No, you go. I'll ask them.
We didn't really have the time to hunt this year. We don't always because of harvesting. So this year we finished up harvesting on the 14th of November. And I think that was right before deer season. But it snowed the first day. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go hunting that bad. Tub thumping by Chumbawamba.
My dad asks, how many cats does Jamie have?
Answer.
There are 7 here, right?
Yeah. There's a long black
Don't sing.
train coming down the line.
Stop singing.
She hates my singing.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm trying to find that video. Why can't I find it?
I can sing like Josh Turner, by the way.
No.
Yeah.
Dude.
I can't do Hit the Deaf. I'm not going to copy One Lonely Farmer. Dwarted, you will leave? I'm reading through the comments now, so if you guys want to ask me a question, go ahead. If I've missed any, which I know I have.
Oh, it's gonna bother me now that I can't find that video.
No, Luke. Is it on Facebook?
I think.
Did you know you were going to become a farmer when you were little? No, I had no idea what I was going to be. I really wouldn't want to get a Case International. We just bought a new piece of equipment, and that video is coming out next week, by the way. We went and got it last week. I told you on the last live stream that I would be doing a video on it, and Jamie wants her next video to be coming out on Sunday, so it has to wait another week.
Yeah,
So,
they do too.
Be prepared for a video with her on Sunday. Who does the cooking, Jamie? Neither.
Neither of us.
I've been to Dyersville. I'm not going to go into politics. Here.
Does Ryan grow any sweet corn for sale August each year?
We don't do sweet corn. One Lonely Farmer, what's your question? Ugh. What was your take on the Super Bowl? I didn't watch it. We were literally the only car on the road. I love lasagna, by the way.
Oh my gosh, it was in July.
And I don't like to have steel toe boots. Quad track in the future. I did go to college for ag business with a minor in soil and crop science. I should make her plow snow.
No.
Oh my god, the comments are starting to speed up and I can't keep up.
How do I save this to your computer? Or should I just share it from my account?
Sure, I don't know how farms work.
Alright, it's going up now. Share on a page you manage.
Oh, that's the backwards view. That's fine.
What do you mean backwards view?
I thought it was like the actual part of the...
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh.
That's on your computer. Or do you want to wait to post that?
We only got... Yeah, we don't get many of our tractors from Sloan's. Only the 4640 is from there. What?
Do you want to wait and find that? Or
No, it's fine.
are you
Just
sure?
Yeah. Could you do a video of the 4020 again? Actually, I just haven't posted it yet. I do have a video of using the 4020.
Type something.
Okay, if you all go to Facebook, we're posting a video of the live stream when we were singing and dancing.
Oh my gosh, I have the cutest cat. I just sent a picture of it to my dad.
So go to our Facebook, and that video of us dancing is on there.
Well, they're not really dancing.
Or singing is what I meant. We're not really dancing. Do you ever get the urge to jump off the harvest? Stop taking the mouse. Do you ever get the urge to jump off the harvester with a hang glider? I will have to get my hang glider out and show people how nuts I really am. Oh my god, I would never do that. Never, ever, ever. You do you. That's a video I would watch. How's the door handle holding up? Pretty good. It's in a lot better condition now that we replaced all the parts on it. Do you ever think that One Lonely Farmer is just taking like a few small steps at a time towards insanity with those ideas? Your head here's on the grain bin? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't buy a Cummins.
My phone died.
Oh, good.
Can I plug it in?
Yeah. The 7600 is probably the tractor we use the most right now, sadly. We get most of our tractors used. It's been a long time since we bought a new tractor. That was before YouTube? You should have saved that for YouTube. Oh, if you guys haven't seen, Jamie's been making a few those posts with the words on them on Facebook. Go share them. Support your local Jamie. We have had bearings go out in our disc, and we keep a close eye on them so that they don't. When they do, we have to take them apart and redo them. It's not that big of an issue when we do have to do it. Oh my god. Oh, we can't post that video on Instagram, by the way. Only on Facebook.
You know, I might have it if I know it's in July.
Just watched the music video. It really wasn't that bad. Yeah, but for some reason the viewers really dropped off. Dwight is my dad's name.
He's asked you that.
Yeah.
Were you in FFA?
Yes, technically, but didn't do anything. I wasn't totally supportive of FFA.
Why not?
Just not. I'm not big into organizations myself. Personally, like the FFA, and I don't know, because everybody that was in my high school that was in FFA didn't become farmers. They were just in it just because, and I don't know. Pete, would How Farms Work and One Lonely Farmer do a video together? I think we actually asked One Lonely Farmer a while back, but he said he was too busy, which is understandable because honestly, we were really busy too.
Doesn't he live in New York?
Yeah, so it'd be kind of difficult to set something up. What crop do you get the most money off of? Typically corn. What did the 40/20 with the post pounder get used for other than the post pounding? Literally nothing. That's all we ever used it for. We also used it to haul around our rock wagon. We prefer John Deere. Jamie went to the same college I did, UW-Platteville. Our combine does a pretty good job. And our 6620 actually did a really, really good job. for how old it was. We actually received compliments on it from the grain elevator on how clean it was. But goes to say, or leaves you wondering how much corn it was thrown back out into the field for it to be that clean. Hey, Greg. I can't give you an exact number how much corn and beans we plant every year. We're running 1,300 acres this year, mostly corn and beans.
I have a question.
What?
Is the land in Wisconsin more fertile for crops in western Wisconsin or eastern Wisconsin? Which would be considered more productive and profitable? And I think I know the answer.
It's this part of Wisconsin.
Okay.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you say that in eastern Wisconsin the sand or the dirt is so sandy or something.
Yep. Okay, so her mom just asked a question, and it was, if you didn't hear it, it was, what soil is typically better for production, eastern Wisconsin or western Wisconsin, where we are? And the reason that it's better here is because we have more clay soils. Because back in the last ice age, when the glaciers came down, they ground up the ground and the soil and everything, and they left a lot of rocks and sand over in the east part of the state and the north part of the state. But the glaciers didn't touch this part of Wisconsin, so the soil here is a lot older, and it has less sand. And if you have less sand, typically you have less nutrients there and easier leakage of nutrients and just a bunch of other stuff. Where clay holds more water, it holds more nutrients, and all around it's just easier to grow a crop on. I wear a Georgia boot. I have guns. That's all you need to know. How far back is it? Because didn't you ask me that question?
It's like a couple of seconds, or maybe like 30 seconds or something.
Really?
Yeah, like time it and wave your hand and then look and see.
Okay, that was a test.
Time it.
We sell our cattle by what they go for at the sales barn, which is their total weight.
Oh, there you go.
I used to hunt and fish, but no time for it anymore.
That is a lot of emojis.
That is a lot of emojis. Good question. How much longer? How much longer should we go, guys? You know, y'all come here and say how great One Lonely Farmer is on my live streams. I expect you all to go to One Lonely Farmer's videos and say how great How Farms Work is now.
I want to watch his live streams.
Pipe bomb fishing.
Look at my cat.
Yeah, I probably won't go any later than 9:30. We do round bales. Anybody else as tired as I am?
Yeah.
She is. Oh, thanks.
She like screams.
I am gonna put I'll like post that on my wall
Wait, say
tomorrow.
I'm the bomb too.
No.
You forgot about me.
No, just How Farms Work.
No, you forgot about me. Oh, he just said I love how farms work.
Screenshot.
Wait, screenshot that one too. Don't forget about me.
Does stuff ever get stolen off of your farm? Reg Brutton, good question. No, because people know better.
Can I just do this?
If people try to walk away with our stuff, we will defend it.
Can I just grab it?
Sure. Jamie the Bomb.
Wait. Where? He said that.
We don't have a front loader anymore. You rock the farming world. Do you have time for church? Good question. Usually not a question I answer, but I don't go to church on Sundays. I don't really watch Roman Atwood. I don't know. I think some of his videos are kind of stupid. Like his videos, Roman Atwood, his videos are very clickbaity. Like if you ever look at the title, they're always capitalized, and then it's like the thumbnails are always like something like I don't know. It's always very clickbaity.
Lonely Farmer didn't say anything about me.
It's because he knows.
He doesn't even know I exist. He's fangirling for no reason.
We aren't going to go into religion. I don't know Sunset Farms. I would get a diesel pickup truck to Duramax. Yeah, don't you remember the day when I had like 50 subscribers? Those were the days. Really.
Fangirling.
Oh my god. You know, the part that scares me is that I actually think she's a bigger fan of One Lonely Farmer than she is of How Farms Work. Let's see. Austin Adams. Say Austin Adams.
Austin Adams.
Shout out. It is 9 o'clock here.
He's dead today.
Reg Brunton, how would you like your channel to develop this year? I have goals set for myself. By the time planning is done, I want to have about 30,000 subscribers, and by the time fall rolls around, I want to have about 40,000. And if things go like they did last year, I'm slated to have 30,000 in the spring and about 55,000 in next fall. That's only because I made predictions last spring for what I would have in the fall, and I completely blew past my expectations.
Your Facebook and Instagram took off.
Yeah, my Facebook and Instagrams have been taking off lately, so if you guys want to go follow us on there, go ahead. Keep up to date with us.
One Lonely Farmer said it's the hat.
About what?
Like when you said I'm a fan of him, he said it's the
It's
hat.
the hat. Oh my god. That's funny.
What are you doing up at 3 a.m. in England? Why are you awake?
If you could move to another state and have the same amount of acres, what state would you live in? Part of me wants to say Iowa, but part of me really wants to go south. Like really far south. Like, you know, like Missouri, Georgia, Alabama, somewhere down there. Biggest piece of equipment, 8235R. I like, well, I don't really have an opinion on Kubota. Krone, I hear, has had some pretty negative reviews lately. Hey, One Lonely Farmer, have you ever heard of socialblade.com? Question.
Give him your secrets.
They aren't secrets, they're public. Adam Wolf and Madison Tide, what's up? Do you ever use wood blocks in your pellet stove? No. I thought about doing that, though. Only on Tire Choices.
What?
You know. Nickelback, favorite song, Saving Me.
He hasn't.
No, we haven't. Should I just drop it or should I let him know about it?
You should let him know about it.
One and Only Farmer, go to socialblade.com and you can type in your own statistics. You can type in your channel name and it'll give you video statistics on your channel. It'll give you future projections and stuff. And back in November, I was comparing our channels. And for a while there, I was getting like, I think my average was like 130 subscribers. But I was slated to catch up with you in this spring, but I knew there was no way I'd be able to keep up my videos as frequently in the winter as I was during the fall. But you should definitely go on there and check it out. It gives you some good insight onto your channel and where you can expect to see yourself in the future. I would be a photographer if I wasn't a farmer. All right, guys. We're not going to whip a Nene, Tyler Schmidt.
Hey, I whipped a Nene the other day.
She can whip a Nene then. Go ahead and do it.
No. If you like put
You're
your
fired.
elbow down and hit
What?
me, you're like about to put your elbow down and hit me in the head.
Wouldn't be a bad thing. Feeling like I'd knock you out.
Farming or Jamie? Ooh.
Farming. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Somebody asked a while ago, are you better at farming or is Jamie better at loving her cats?
Jamie's better at loving her cats. Nobody could freaking top that.
She's so cute.
Yeah, actually, I am getting pretty tired. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Okay. Yeah. It offers some good statistics, One Only Farmer. Wes.
I should make a YouTube
I don't know why I always
channel.
call you One Only Farmer.
What would I put on my YouTube channel?
Videos of me.
Videos of the cats!
Oh my god. Yeah, she is the biggest cat fan you'll ever meet.
I should show them my sign.
Social Blade is the site. What was the name of the freeze-proof camera you had, Mike D? JVC Quad-Proof. It's got a flip screen on it. It's waterproof down to like 14 feet. I've tested it before, and that's actually how you clean it too, is you actually run it under the faucet. So the video quality on it is absolutely terrible, but I use it frequently.
He's gaining 1,600 a month.
Who?
One Only Farmer.
Yeah, he's more than me right now.
That's a lot.
He's posting videos every day. I'm getting like 1,300.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. I think in November I got like 2,500 or 2,800 subscribers. It was a good month. 7,600 was like 140 horse. Jamie doesn't live with me. Later, Tyler. I've been to Chestnut. We haven't gone skiing, but I have been to Chestnut.
I want to go skiing.
Yeah.
I go skiing. I know how to ski, but we haven't gone this year.
Jonathan, hopefully our next live stream will be next week, either Thursday or Friday. Probably not Friday, because
We're going home. We're going to
We-
Kenosha.
Okay. So yeah, so maybe like Thursday or Wednesday night. We're not going to talk about my religion.
Oh my gosh, go skiing with Wes.
One Only Farmer, you should have come to Wisconsin and gone skiing over the Mississippi.
He went last night. I want to go. We don't have enough snow to go, I don't think.
Yeah, we don't have enough snow. Jamie, are you teaching?
I'm student teaching.
I would probably buy a Canadian farm. The only downside there is that it's cold, and I hate the cold. Yeah. Yeah, let's make a skiing collaboration. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to go like us on Facebook, like us on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Instagram. And did I say Twitter? I think I did. But be sure to go follow us on all those platforms. Be sure to go check out our new updated website, which is howfarmswork.com. I've been improving on it lately, and I'm still going to be working on it. I also offer bios on each of us. And on my website, you can also see our P.O. box that I've opened up for fan mail. So the next one will hopefully be Wednesday or Thursday night of next week. I'll see y'all next week, I hope.
Look at my cat.
Maybe she'll be here. I don't know.
Where do these people come from?
So have a good one, everybody. Have a good one, Wes. Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, mate.
Bye, people. Good night, y'all. Had fun. He had fun.
Have a good one, everybody. Have a good one, Wes.
Oh my god.
All right.